Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of my videos. This is Mito D Green here with another toy review, and this review is going to begin with the action figures for the Ohrangers. And the Ohrangers are the next Super Sentai team in line after the Kako Rangers. So this is different from the Kako Rangers in more ways than one, but I'll talk about that later, if that. But anyway, so here we have the next core 5 members of the team, and from right to left we have O Green, O Pink, O Red, O Yellow, and O Blue. So let's get everything started, and let's start off with, of course, the green figure first. So here we have O Green. And here we have O Green up close and personal. He looks amazing. I love this figure. I love this shade of green. It's absolutely amazing. And the gold and the green together with the black looks amazing. Absolutely great. He comes with his part of the Ohranger Robo, which I think is the torso part. I'm not too sure. He comes packaged with his King Blaster. It's mainly white with some black and some red on it. And his battle stick in holster mode. It's pretty much nothing. And here's the figure, so let's get a closer look at him. Once again, aesthetic wise, the gold is very shiny on some of the parts. On other parts it's not so shiny. Let's see the back. Typical male figure, very muscular. And for the articulation, so we have a head rotation like this. Oh, don't break your neck. It goes down like that. It goes up about that far. At the shoulder, 360 degrees. And here we have a T-pose about that high. Bicep swivel. A double elbow joint right here. See that? Can you see it? Yeah. So that doesn't move. The wrists move. There we go. Ab crunch goes up. Torso crunch goes about back that far and about forward this much. There is waist rotation. The legs can go up that far. About back that far. It has some, let's see, come on, stick with me. Some thigh swivel right here. Double knee joint. The boot cuts do not move, but the ankle joints do rock back and forth on a ball joint. My figure is very, very, very loose, you guys. It's so difficult to get him to stand up. Gotta get some finagling with him, but he is great. I still love him no matter what. So I discovered this website called Design and Case, where they have 3D printed modeled weapons for these types of figures. And they have weapons for all of the Legacy action figures, as well as some of the Lightning Collection figures as well, I believe. So I purchased a few of them. I purchased this one. This is, where is it at? This is the same as this, only this one is in sword mode. So this is the battle stick in sword mode. I should have said that from the beginning. And I also purchased his square crushers. You can see Designing Case does not sell any weapons that are painted. If you want to paint them, you have to paint them yourself. But I decided not to paint mine because I just like the color the way that it is. So here's one, and here's two. Be careful with these because of these little grooves here. Mine broke off and I had to super glue it back together. So be careful with these. These are very delicate and very fragile. Fragile. So here we go. So now that that's done, now let's move on to the next one. And here we have Oh Pink. She looks great. She does look like the color does look pink on camera, but in person it looks more like a type of fuchsia or a type of hot pink type of color. So she pretty much has everything that the male figures have, but this is of a smaller scale. This chest piece looks shiny, but it's not really that shiny. The head sculpt, I'm not sure what it is about this head sculpt. I just don't like it. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like it's a full oval. It looks more like it's lopsided. Maybe because of the fact that the helmet it comes to a point and it's pretty skinny on the sides. It's very weird. So let's talk about the articulation. So same thing. So head, arms, bicep, only a single elbow joint here. This does not move. The wrists move. So instead of having an ab crunch, she has a swivel here at the abdomen. I believe that, no, she does not have a waist swivel. Legs can go up that far, probably about back that far because of the skirt. So here we go. There's a little bit of a swivel here at the thigh. She has a double knee joint here. Can you see that? Yeah. The boot actually moves. The boot cut moves on this figure. And she has the ball joint here, or the rocker here. She is so difficult to stand. She's not my favorite one, but it's okay. Before I forget, which I forgot, so I'm gonna have to go back and redo this over again, but before I forget, here we have the weapon for Oh Pink. This is her circle defensor. Not defender, defensor. I like it. It's a nice shade of pink. Alright, you guys, before I move any further, if you could be so kind as to comment below on which one is your favorite Ohranger. And I know that there aren't that many Super Sentai fans out there. There are more Power Ranger fans than there are Super Sentai fans, and then there's a few of us that are somewhat in the middle. But whichever one you want to call them, if you want to call them the Ohrangers, if you want to call them Power Ranger Zeo, whichever one is your favorite, just let me know which color is your favorite Ranger. And here is the Red Ranger. The sculpt looks amazing. The color looks great. I'm not going to do the articulation for everyone. If you've seen all of my videos before, I'll only do the articulations for one male and one female. So since those are both finished, then I'm just going to let you guys look at these. Here is the weapon for Oh Red. It's his Star Razor. this giant sword. So technically O-Red has two swords. So he has this sword and he has the ability to use this sword as well. Interesting. Here is O-Yellow. O-Yellow and O-Pink were the absolute last figures to be released, and they were released exclusively through GameStop at the time. Before we get a close-up of her, I need to stop forgetting about these weapons. So here we have her twin batons. So they come in a group of 4. They come separate, but I wanted to link them together. So I have this gold chain that's linked together with these 2 lobster claw clips. You can find them at any Hobby Lobby store. You can find them at Michael's, or you can find them at Joann's, or whatever type of store you want to go to. So here we have O-Yellow. Absolutely great. This, let me see if I can turn off this light here. No, I'll leave it on. This is the lights make it look as if it's a brighter shade of yellow, but it's not. It's actually a darker shade of yellow. I have to work on my lighting. Alright, before I forget about these weapons, I have to do this. Here we have his Delta Tampus. So it's not one. This actually comes in a set of 2 also, just like O-Green. So here we are. These 2 triangle pieces here. They're pretty durable, but yet fragile at the same time. It's hard to describe them. So here we have O-Blue. Goodness me, as much as I don't like the color blue, this is a very nice shade of blue. It's very nice. And he wasn't my favorite Ohranger in the least. He was terrible. If you have never watched Ohranger, please go and watch it so you can see what I mean, because this guy was just off the wall crazy.